What's up guys, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to go over the patch notes for NA, EU, Korea, and console. But before we do that, I want to thank the supporters of this channel. You guys help keep these videos going, so thank you so much for the support. If you want to help to support the channel, you can do so by liking or disliking this video, subbing to the channel if you haven't already, and hitting that bell icon. Bell is good, so please ding the bell to get notified when I upload my next video. If you want to go the extra mile, please click that join button below the video or on my main channel page to offer a small monthly donation to the channel. Every donation, however small, helps me be able to keep bringing videos to you guys more frequently. Now, as for the patch notes, we have the Terrmian summer event starting, so you can head over to the Terrmian beach near Olvia to get that started. I'll make an overview of what you need to do for the event in a separate video. We also received the early graduation for seasons. Remember, if you're planning on using early graduation, you will not be able to compete in the Tavala Invitational, and you will not be able to receive the daily season pass rewards. Though they are doing an event later on in the month to help alleviate that, although it is highly recommended. If you don't need Pen Kaposha item right now, don't use early graduation. In the end, it's not really a huge loss, even if you do or don't. It's just nice to have the reward on the daily, even if you're getting, I guess, droughts and cron meals. It's up to you, really. The Pit of Undying can now be accessed through the menu if you're in Velia or Crow's Nest. You will be teleported back to where you were after completing the Pit of Undying. It's under the war menu if you are having trouble finding it. The cooldown of switching season channels is now also different than normal channels. Enemy ships are now highlighted in red. If the enemy is a red player, it will also be highlighted in red. They added text to the Rosefinch and Malomerd's pets, also indicating that they can loot from a farther distance. I need to get clarification on this one because I thought that was changed a while ago. Suspicious cargo ships now give a new quest. I've not received it myself yet. Hopefully I will. Jonas fragments were added as rewards to 16 quests in Valencia. They're not repeatable though, so just keep that in mind. The UI was also updated for the settings menu and other menus. When you click pens yourself, the enhancement window will have a special effect. It's, I think, like a blue glow or something, but it's only in the enhancement window. It's not actually in the game. The skill window was also slightly modified to make it easier to see your points. Though it's still in yellow. I thought the points in blue looked a little bit better on test server, so hopefully they change that. And they fixed the issue with Nader's band needing it an hour and 10 minutes to reuse a 100 stack rather than the normal 10 minutes it should have been. That seems to be like probably a bugged coding there. I'm glad they fixed it. As for the Korean patch notes, we have some changes to the season reward. This is really interesting. They are now offering a seasonal reward voucher for completing seasons. So that means you can exchange the voucher for the current season reward or a previous season reward. So the details are iffy, but this could mean that you could choose another Pen Kaposha instead of the new season reward, which I think for Korea is like a 1 DP alchemy stone. We'll have to wait for the fall seasons to start in I think September 2nd for us and other regions to get confirmation on that. Korea also received the return function for Node Wars. That's a really good change. The new Shuriken Elite that consumes souls of mobs you kill and then challenges you themselves, that's also there. The new Fattest Area Elites that show up randomly with some crates and you can defeat that for more loot, that's also been added. The damage of the green skeletons and the archer skeletons has been decreased by about 40%. This was needed and further feeds into my suspicion that PvE damage works differently on test server because these guys did nowhere near as much damage to you as they did on Global Labs. Korea now allows Hashashin to use the event succession outfit boxes. You can open those now. This is important to note because it has been 1 week since they received Succession, so now you have the ability to open premium and Succession outfits. So if you have those outfit boxes right now unopened and you want to play Hashashin, make sure to save those because you're going to be able to open them about a week after the release of the class and the release of Class Awakening and Succession. Now, as for our console friends, you guys finally have T8s and Coursers. You can now also capture T5s in the wild. Not sure if your prices are going to be the same as our T8 prices and Courser prices, but a fully spec'd with breed T8 Courser goes for about 1 billion silver or so. Cheapest Coursers you're going to be able to find are around 670 million or so. The Coursers are of course not really needed for you right now, but they will come in handy when you guys get the Dream Horses or T9s, which you need a Courser to start going for. Nader's Band was also added, which is the fail stack saving mechanic added recently on PC. Naru Gear was also added to replace quest gear. It's okay to use and not bad. They are bound to character, however. You can't use them on any character. That's a downside. Questing gives you a ton of enhancing stones for these things, but please don't waste real black stones to try and get beginner black stones in order to enhance these items. It's just not worth it. Speaking of Naru, that is an indication that you guys are prepping for seasons, which the addition of Fugar as an NPC pretty much confirms. So in the next update, you may see seasons as an introduction, which will be great for new players or returning players. I have a season guide in my channel that you can check out to get familiar with what seasons is and how to progress through it. Red Battlefields was also updated to include the damage reduction scaling mechanic. The fact that they've added it on console is a good indicator that we may see something similar being applied to all PvP sooner or later. It means that they're happy with the change. Agris Fever also received an update. You can now more efficiently grind lower end monsters with Agris and not lose out too much. You can now also have Agris automatically without doing any of the journals. That's a good thing. You guys also received the new female hairstyles and overall a lot of changes. So good stuff, a good patch for you guys. It's probably what happens when you guys only receive a bi-monthly update schedule instead of weekly schedule like everyone else. Less chances for weaker patches in my opinion. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about the new summer outfit. I'll have a little clip of what it looks like here. Are you going to use the early graduation? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.